Okay, let's try this again. Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, if it's the afternoon time for you. Good evening, if it's the evening time for you. Good night, if it's the night time. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. And if it's your anniversary for any reason, happy anniversary. Let's see. What I wanted to talk about was black men and just my thoughts on black men and our relationships with our interaction with each other. And I do think that, we've all had some bad experiences. We are men and women. Men and women of every race have these things going on, but it's not that I don't see negative or haven't experienced negative. I just choose to acknowledge it, learn from it, and move on. If I'm going to be bitter and angry, or not even bitter and angry, just constantly, speaking on, what the black man has done to me, it's not every black man, it's just certain black men, that I've encountered in my lifetime. And I'm certainly not angry about it. Life is a learning lesson. We either learn and move on, or you just keep repetitiously doing the same thing. So, and I have to tell you, some of the most profound learning experiences that I have come from black men. Black men are one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen in the world. By no means I'm not saying that, men define who I am, but they are certainly a part of life, just like women are a part of men's lives in most cases. But we do tend to become better and have flashbacks and stuff of things that happened to us and experiences that we have had. Now, I want to say that, normally, wow, normally, this is something that's just so deep to me. Normally, you have situations or whatever, and you try to make the best of them. There is no one perfect person. It's just not going to happen. If you are with somebody and that person does something that agitates you and that's what you harp on, then quite naturally that's what you're going to see all the time. My dad, I was so blessed to have my father, because my father would pray for people, and every kind of person that there could be would come in our house. He would make sure they wouldn't harm us or anything, but all kinds of company would come to the house. And I would be like, Dad, well, what, he like, Daddy, what is going, not like this, but Daddy, what's going on, because I didn't understand when I was younger. And he never discussed anybody's problems. But when I had an issue with anything, and I mean anything, I could go to my dad and he would put it in perspective for me so that I would see holistically and not just the way that I was thinking, because not, every time the way I was thinking might not have been the right way. It's a lot of women who want to be married and want to be in a relationship, and they just haven't had the fortune of doing that. So I think it's just about, what we choose to acknowledge. And everybody, I find a lot of the videos that I watch, everyone that's talking, they may be saying something, bad at that moment, the people that I watch, but I have seen some videos that I was like, wow, they kind of hurt my feelings. You know, because how can you just lump one entire group of people as bad? That's like saying every pair of purple pants you put on have holes in them. You know, so, you know, I don't agree with everything that goes on, but black men have been positive influences in our lives, and they've made a lot of, you know, things. They've invented things. They spoke up for people. You know, they put in perspective, you know, what it is. I don't think anyone will ever understand, you know, what it is like to be a black man or a black woman or a white man, a white woman, whatever it is, unless that's what you are. It's just really hard. You can kind of get an idea, you know, and again, that leads to a whole nother issues, you know, other things that, I'm sorry, I'm scratching, other things that go on in between the two, you know. And a lot of times, you know, women, not a lot of times, but some women are taught that they could change their man, and that's not something that's true. You know, you can only enhance a person's life and tell them, you know, when you're communicating with them, because I do believe that communication is very important in a relationship. When you're communicating with them, what's wrong and what you may need from them, you know, and understand that if you have to constantly ask somebody, okay, I don't like the way you do this, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to do this, then it is no longer a compromise, it is a sacrifice, because that person is sacrificing their self-being to be with you, because they are not really the person that you need to be with if you have to constantly ask them to change. So yes, I truly believe that again, I will say this, you know, black men are one of the most beautiful things I have ever seen in my life, you know, and some of the most beautiful people that I've met in my lifetime. And when I say beautiful, I don't mean visually, I mean mentally, just beautiful people, holistically, have been black men, you know. And I listen to people like some of the people that I subscribe to, and you know, I just listen, and it's, you know, and it's a shame that there's a lot of bashing going on. It really is. But anyways, I just wanted to share that with you. I hope everyone is well. I do want to say thank you to all my subscribers. I don't have a lot, but I appreciate everybody who subscribes. Thank you to all my friends as well. And I want to thank the people that I'm subscribed to, because I have learned immensely from everyone. And the people that have sent me friend requests as well, I've learned a lot. So I hope you enjoy the rest of your morning, noon, night, evening, afternoon, and I'll talk to you again. Bye-bye.